This is the Nurses Learning Center where we teach our labs. And this is one of many places where learning takes place in the College of Nursing. One of the most important things to me is that the students learn how to find answers to their questions. When they're practicing nurse, no one's going to be handing them a textbook and telling them, go find your answers. So I've created a series of quizzes that are actually kind of difficult. They don't go strictly from the textbook. You're not going to find the answer anywhere in the textbook. They need to search resources that are available to them online. They also need to collaborate with one another to find the answers, because as a nurse you need to be able to find accurate, up-to-date information, and you need to be able to ask questions. So gathering the facts and the knowledge is what happens at home. Putting it into practice is what happens in the classroom. When they come into class, we have activities where they have to draw on that information. Not in the same way, not in a rote sort of way, but things that they learned doing the quizzes at home very much apply to this in class. We do some role play scenarios, and they have to respond to pretend patients in real time. The patient will ask a question. They have to come up with the answer. And if they've done their homework out of class, that knowledge is there for them to draw on. And then they get to see how they use it in real life and how they put it into practice. And they learn very quickly that the more they prepare at home, the greater success they are in the classroom. The way we have set up learning in the Skills Lab is that each week there's 2 scenarios, 2 unfolding case studies that happen with 2 imaginary patients. And every nurse has a partner. One nurse plays the role of a nurse, and one nurse acts as the coach. The coach gets some special information ahead of time. They get to see the script, see what's going to happen, and they will walk the nurse through a situation. The nurse doesn't know what questions my patient is going to ask me. The nurse doesn't know, is that blood pressure going to drop? Is that wound going to suddenly start hemorrhaging? To help the coaches be a really good coach, we use a tool called Digital Dialogue, which is available on Learning Suite. By dividing the class in Digital Dialogue, I can give access to only some students to the script. This way, the students who are going to be the nurse don't know what's coming. Not only am I teaching them content, I'm also teaching them how to coach. And it's what I would do if I could be with each student one-on-one. I can't do that for 64 students. So I just decided I'm going to make every student a coach, and it works. Some of our instructors in the classroom actually work in the hospital where students go to perform their clinical. And they told us that they saw such a difference when we made this change in the students' confidence level, in the students' ability to talk with other professionals, and in the students' ability to talk with their patient. Our charge to develop the healthcare providers for the world is so important. It's life and death. As faculty in the College of Nursing, we see that we have a responsibility to our students, but we also see a broader responsibility to the patients. And so why wouldn't we do anything to make the learning experience better, more meaningful, and last longer?